This new focus on how nonprofits operate and how they endure, and that if you're a nonprofit not thinking about your business, you're not going to be in business, is really important. But you also have to remember why you're in business and stay focused on your mission, focused on what problem you're solving. And so that you got to make sure that there's a balance between the economics of what you want to do, what you have to do in order to do what you want to do. And we often forget, and we get slanted really high on how do I operate? And oh, by the way, since I can't make money on it, that part of my mission goes away. And I can't make money on that, well, that part of my mission goes away. And it's a real struggle to find both financial and mission-related relevance in your work. And so that's why you see a lot of real strong emphasis on solid business practices in order to operate a nonprofit. And that's really important because if you can't sustain yourself, you can't sustain your mission. I think that's also part of what we're seeing with these new hybrid nonprofit models, that people are struggling to figure out how do you monetize the work so that the mission can endure. And if these regulations are in the way, well, let's figure out new ways of doing business. And so some will say, yeah, that's a really good idea, and we should plant all flowers and see what grows. And others will say, well, be sure what problem you're solving before you start planting another crop, and understand how your current crop really does drive your mission and what are the barriers. So it's a very exciting time to be looking at the sector because people are really focused on it. And we're seeing politicians focused on it, we're seeing business focused on it, and we're seeing some of the values that we've been really promoting in the nonprofit sector being embraced by other sectors. And we should be really excited about that. On the other hand, you gotta hold your values true and make sure that they're followed. Otherwise, you lose your values to those other interests, and you lose what's unique about the nonprofit sector. But it's a very exciting time to think about what new opportunities are there for this sector, but that still hold true to the values that we want to promote.